Hey everyone, it's Jack from Cultaholic.com back again with another big news update, this time concerning a major independent wrestling star who was spotted backstage at this week's SmackDown Live in California. Dudes. No. The wrestler in question is Jeff Cobb, otherwise known, if you're a Lucha Underground fan, as the monster Matanza Cueto. There he wears a mask, but without his mask on, in his unmasked appearance, he is known as Jeff Cobb, a regular in promotions such as PWG, where he's one half of the PWG Tag Team Champions alongside Matt Riddle, and also various other promotions. He's a big popular name as well whenever he comes over on the UK independent scene. And if you're not familiar with him, he's just a really wide, strong guy. He's an absolute freak of nature. I believe he is an Olympic level amateur wrestler, or certainly was in previous years. And yeah, there's nothing quite like him in the world of wrestling right now. If you watch one of his matches, you'll see the sheer power and compactness of his movements. I mean, he's not the tallest guy, but he's very, very wide and very strong indeed. So he's probably the sort of guy that WWE would enjoy working for them. He was indeed spotted backstage at SmackDown, and while wrestlers appearing backstage at shows doesn't necessarily mean that they're definitely going to turn up within the next few weeks or months, it does show interest. It does mean that he's on WWE's radar, and it's a very important one because I don't think he's a name that we've yet associated with WWE. This might be the first time that he has actually appeared within their vicinity. In other news, Hulk Hogan apparently almost appeared at Wrestle Kingdom 12 this year, the huge New Japan show we were all raving about at the start of the year. He almost appeared there as an honorary member of Bullet Club, but New Japan said no. Why did New Japan say no? Well, it was a simple matter of price. Apparently, Hogan's camp named their price, according to Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, at $750,000, $750,000. New Japan just went, no, we're not having that. They just immediately backed out. Hogan, of course, has made no secret of his, well, I say his admiration for New Japan in recent interviews, but I don't know whether it's admiration for New Japan or just admiration for a platform where he can project himself back into the public limelight. I mean, he's not appeared in WWE now for about 3 years, ever since the whole race and sex tape scandal and all the rest of it. And they don't look any closer to bringing Hogan back. You know, it looks as though, I mean, were they ever to bring Hogan back in the near future? And I guess rightly so, all the racism accusations will be brought up again and a huge thing will be made of it. And I honestly can't see any way around that for Hulk Hogan. So it looks like he's looking elsewhere, and he may have appeared in New Japan, but again, his price was too high. I don't know what he would have done. The article said he would have just been an honorary member of Bullet Club, but I doubt he would have taken any bumps, or, you know, he might have hit a few people. He might have thrown some punches, but that's about all I can see Hogan doing at this stage. And finally, in that same article, Justin Barrasso revealed some details of Dolph Ziggler's new contract with WWE. Ziggler's contract is reportedly worth $1.5 million a year. That's huge. Well done, Dolph. Doing really well for yourself there. But I guess the biggest story is the curious circumstances surrounding Dolph re-signing with the company. I mean, he won the US Championship at the back end of last year before leaving it in the ring and immediately vacating it and leaving. And then he wasn't seen until number 30 in the Royal Rumble, where he came out and was just eliminated pretty quickly, and everyone was confused. Everyone was like, what's the point? Where's this Dolph Ziggler storyline going? We still don't really know, but what we do know is that he will feature in the main event of Fastlane in March, the SmackDown exclusive Fastlane pay-per-view. I think the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania 34. That match is a 5-way for the WWE Championship between Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and the champion AJ Styles. It remains to be seen whether WWE will take this disgruntled, I'm not getting my respect sort of storyline for Ziggler, whether they'll take it any further, because the quick elimination in the Royal Rumble was a surprise. I'm not sure why they brought him back there only to have him eliminated. Why wouldn't they bring him back at a different time, maybe? But now he's just been propelled immediately back into the main event scene in SmackDown, so maybe they are kind of giving him a little push again. I mean, they've invested a lot of money in him, clearly. $1.5 million a year is certainly not an amount to be sniffed. It's not what I'm on at Cultaholic. It's not what I'm on at all. So yeah, in conclusion, I guess Ziggler's one to keep an eye on, because the amount of money they've given him seems to suggest that something's going to happen. Then, on the other hand, I guess maybe it's just a reward for his years and years of loyalty and, you know, stellar work rate in the company over the past decade or so. So it remains to be seen. But more on that story if anything further develops. And that's all there is to say. Thank you very much for watching this video. I've been Jack from Cultaholic.com. You can follow me on Twitter at JackTheJobber. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic, and do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Cultaholic, if you enjoy what we do. There are some rewards and all the rest of it. And never forget, of course, to join us.